Hi everybody from a beautiful day here in Central Portugal. The sun is out and so is my old friend Steve. For any of you who don't know Steve, Steve is my fun cold sore that visits from time to time. And so rather than just ignoring him and pretending he doesn't exist, let's say hello to Steve. Apologies if he's gross, but sometimes you just have to live with these things. And sometimes he appears when I'm run down or stressed out. I'm neither of these two things. I'm feeling good, life is good, I'm relaxed, but I think he's appearing because of the sun, which probably makes it silly to be standing in the sun. So let's go over to the shade where it's not quite as hot. So enough about that stuff. I have a really fun video for you guys today. It's off to a fun start, but it is a fun video as well. So I've got some familiar faces. Sinead obviously is around. Kimbo is here, and we've got some new friends, Sergio and Elaine, making an appearance in the video later as well, where we do some fig tasting, some pear squashing, and Sinead has a work day down at hers and I go help her with some plumbing. And then the main event of the video, later on, I get into the clay and head into the bathroom area to do some work inside the house. So it's a video full of lots of different things. Lots of friends are along for the ride. Steve is here. It's the whole gang back together, and I think it's a really fun one. So I hope you enjoy the video. If you do, please give it a like, and I'll see you again at the end of the video. It's a new day.
It's a new dawn.
It's a new life.
Start again.
Hello. We're here.
No. That's my cheesecloth.
It's the one your mom, someone gave me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello from a new day. And hello to my figs. And full disclosure, it rained a couple nights ago, and that was the one time I left these guys out, of course. So now I'm drying them a little bit more. But I feel like they could be ready for a taste, and Kimberly is here. So would you like my sun-dried, rain-drenched, and then sun-dried again figs?
I mean, you make them sound so amazing and tasty.
Well, we don't know until you try.
I can't wait. Look, this one, because it's a heart.
Okay. Oh, lovely. It is.
I mean, they're a bit crusty.
Really?
Yeah.
Over-dried, perhaps.
No, just like on the top.
Is that a good thing?
I don't know. But I love figs. And I love this.
That's good.
Yeah. They're juicy still.
For you, it's a thumbs up?
I love them.
Okay. I'm going to give them a try as well.
Okay.
There's actually a lot of heart-looking ones in here.
There's ones that look like buttholes too.
I'm going for the butthole one. There is a crunch, but it's not unpleasant. It's not an unpleasant crunch.
Let's have another one. Let's have a wee one.
So I feel like we could probably put them in the jar now.
Oh, alright, this one's too crunchy.
Yeah, there's like the middle part's weird.
Yeah. Are you offended if I throw this bit away?
I'm not offended. I'm actually going to do the same thing.
Be gone. Overdried fig.
Be gone. So like the middle part, this is one's the butterfly. Do you see it?
Schmetterling.
Butterfly in German? What a weird thing to know. And I think the middle part is kind of weird and sort of crusty, but the rest of it, that's good.
Yeah.
So, successful effort?
I think so.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Kimbo, are you ready to squeeze some pears?
Am I? Hi.
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 Hello. Don't put that in.
Start. Sure, I won't put it in. Okay, so we have pears. And we picked some of them from my friend Mateo. Who I forgot to film.
They're a bit squishy.
No, they're supposed to be because I put them in the freezer and then thawed them to make them more squishy because pears are very hard.
That's what we did last time.
Exactly.
So here we go. Bag number one. Into the press you go.
Into the press.
Head up to it.
Okay, bag number two is in.
Oh look, there's a nice receipt in there. Take that out, shall we? Bloody hell. Dudes. We've actually got a recipe this time. We're following one. rather than following like 3 and kind of making it up along the way. We're also going to use the yeast this time, which may or may not have gone beyond its sell-by date.
It might be expired.
You do it, I'll watch.
Hang on a second.
You're doing really well.
That old trick.
Yep. I'm bored already.
We don't even have the pot underneath the thing.
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. 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 Get go.
What if we only got like a half a liter of juice?
Oh, don't be speaking so negatively.
I know.
I mean, it feels like it's not much.
It's coming. It's coming.
Only the beginnings.
We've only just begun.
Now you can buy pear cider in the supermarket for
Yeah, it is,
$1.99.
Yeah.
How's our business looking?
I mean, guys, it's not that much.
I think maybe cherry making might not be our thing.
I think we need to try at least 3 more times to find out.
And we will. We will. If we want to feel good about ourselves, we can also just tilt this a little bit. Yeah.
It's all gone a bit pear-shaped.
She's funny.
Hilarious.
When we drink it, guys, we're going to drink it for a special occasion.
Well, guys, we did our best. Do you think the noise helps?
Yep.
I think so too. So far, we're at 1.5 liters. We've downgraded from the large vessel to a very small vessel.
I think we should call it pear champagne.
Sure.
I think we should upgrade it from cider, yeah?
All right. It's almost 2 liters, guys.
2 liters of champagne! 2.5 liters! That's great.
It's great.
That's fantastic.
It's great.
That's fantastic. Nice
Nice
one.
squeezing,
2.5
guys.
liters
Nice
of champagne.
squeezing.
I must
Yeah.
remember that this is champagne and not
Not
water.
water. So I'm down at Sinead's today with a friend, Elaine, who's over there somewhere. And we're basically going to be working together. There's another person as well that will be involved, where the 4 of us will spend time at each other's properties on Wednesday mornings, just helping each other out with different projects. So it's going to be a really good way of seeing other people's land, other people's projects, and helping each other on things that maybe have us a bit stuck. So the pear cider is bubbling away. We'll check on that later on, but for this morning, I'm gonna put the camera mostly away, chime in again from time to time with a shot here and there of what we're up to, but basically the focus is gonna be on getting Sinead's shower up and running. So, I'm back to doing some plumbing, which is something I really enjoy for the most part when the taps aren't leaking. So, I'll keep you posted on the action, and it's gonna be fun to see if we can get this shower installed and running by the end of our workday. Are you excited?
I couldn't be any more excited.
All right,
Bada bing, bada boom.
release the tool. All right.
Yeah, there's your releasey bit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There you go, Kirsty. There you go.
Where's your releasey bit?
Here.
Look. Oh yeah, that would have made my life a lot easier in all the plumbing I've done. So, you guys ready to tackle the rest?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Et voilà.
So the plumbing was a great success. It was really nice to be able to show Elaine and Sinead the little bit that I know about plumbing, and they enjoyed using that fancy crimping tool. Unfortunately, the shower didn't work. We found a loose wire sticking out the side, and we suspect that that's preventing it from firing the gas. So Sinead can look into that another time. But overall, it was a really fun day. We had a great lunch, learned some stuff, and I look forward to future work days. So this magical stuff is cob. It's a mixture of sand, clay, straw, and water. and it's my absolute favorite building material. This is the cob dried, and this is the cob wet. And basically, I'm just gonna smash it onto the wall, and it's quite heavy in straw because I want to build out the wall quite a lot, and the straw will add some insulation. Not a lot, just a little, but that's why it's such a straw-y mix that I've got going on here. So, before I stick this magical stuff on the wall, let's make something weird. Any of you that watched my previous video where I limed the lower part of the bathroom wall will probably be able to guess that this is going to be my secret weapon. I love embedding wood into walls just in case in the future I need to fasten something on. So let's get this weird, wonderful, and very useful creation made. And then once I've got it done, we can head back inside and I'll talk you through the plans for my bathroom. Okay, done. It's weird, it's wonderful, and it's gonna make my life a lot easier later on. My house is chaos once more. I'll be very happy once I get this phase done. So, the idea with this is that this magical, wonderful piece of wood gets embedded into the clay wall. I'm gonna have to chip away some of this. This is for possibly hanging a future mirror. I also have a larger piece down there that I'm going to embed further up just in case I have track lighting or something up there. So I haven't decided exactly what I want to do, which is par for the course. It's kind of just how I roll. But first things first, I guess I just need to chip in a bit more space, and then we'll get this thing stuck and start embedding it into the wall. It really is amazing how hard this stuff gets. It's such an impressive material, really wonderful to work with. Non-toxic, and you can do so much with it. You can just basically sculpt a building, which is incredible. And once I get this off, I can stick it back in water and reuse it. So I might just toss this back in the wheelbarrow. I'd say that'll do. Another sneaky way of embedding wood into the wall is actually putting it into the cracks between stones, or removing stones altogether and putting blocks of wood in. Normally that's what I would do. It's stronger, but I think for this purpose, putting some wood in is okay, and it means I don't have to dig out massive gaps. Plus, sometimes you just end up with giant stones, and it's easier just to embed wood on top of the stone in that case, rather than trying to drill wood into the stone directly. But that's enough chat for the moment. Let's get to work, starting with wetting the wall. Okay, maybe just a little bit more chat. I've stuck nails in the back to just help it stick into the wall better. And I've put some nails in the corners to see where the wood actually is located. I'll leave those in until I'm ready to actually fasten something on. And this Hessian stuff, burlap sack, is basically there to span the difference in materials. So it's going to go from wood to clay, and if you have something in there to support it, it can be hessian, it can also be like a nylon sort of fabricy thing that I've used for my shower. It means that when there's a change in materials, this will try to hold things together so you don't see cracks forming as things sort of shift around, as they naturally do with these types of natural materials. So that's the point of that. I always try to do that, and I've been really lucky with not having too much cracking in parts where I would mostly expect it to be cracky. So this is definitely a tried and true method of mine, and something I do every time I have different materials meeting each other. Okay, enough of that. Back to work. So I absolutely love working with clay. I've said it a million times. It's just so lovely. It's not toxic. It's tactile, and the stuff that you can do with it is really quite amazing. So anyone out there who has an opportunity to work with clay in a building environment, take that chance. Take courses. I've taken lots of courses in natural building, and they're just so rewarding. It's always really interesting groups of people. Learn a lot, get a lot of hands-on experience, and you get to get dirty. So I'm in my happy place right now. I've only probably gotten through a small amount of the wheelbarrow, so I should be able to get a lot of work done today with the clay that I have remaining. I'd love to just get through both buckets of clay, which will then allow me to tidy up outside in front of my house as well. Those buckets of clay have been sitting there, I don't know, for at least 6 months. And yeah, it'd be nice to get them on the wall. So, I've got a lot of stuff to do. I'm gonna be busy for the next few hours. I'm gonna say goodbye from the wall, and I'll see you soon when I hopefully have a lot of the clay stuck to this wall and everything looks much neater inside the house and outside the house as well. Well, unfortunately, the bucket of clay that I thought I had ended up just being about 1/4 of a bucket, and so that only gave me enough to do this weirdness on the wall where I've basically attached a couple more pieces into the wall, just in case in the future I want to put some kind of shelving here. My thinking is that I'll build in a sort of unit for my clothes, and maybe I'll need to fasten stuff on. Maybe I'll just use shelves, and these will be useful in the future. Either way, I've got screws sticking out, so I'll know where they are once I actually cover them up. And they'll just be there living in the wall, very similarly to these ones, which you can't see anymore. So it's been a very successful day, I think. I wish I would have had more clay, but what can you do? I've got a lot of stuff to tidy up. I'm gonna poke some holes in this so that the next layer sticks on a little better. I've plugged up that hole there to the outside world, plugged up another little hole here that was a big gap in the wall, and I think this should stay on the wall nicely. It's all level this way, and yeah, the idea is that it just is in there should I one day need it. So now I'm going to work on something that has to do with the bathroom counter. And it also has something to do with this huge piece of cardboard that I'm going to use to try to make a template to figure out the size I want for my bathroom counter. So I'm going to take some measurements, do a drawing, chop some stuff, and turn this into a bathroom counter template the fast way. Okay, I've chopped this thing down to size, made it a little bit easier to handle, and now I've got some lines on there. So let's cut those together. Okay, this will do. The idea is that there's a curve in the future counter that I'm going to buy, and I think I'm going to look for a nice and chunky piece of wood. I would love to get something with a live edge, but I think it'll be pretty tricky to find a piece of wood that fits with the curve. But if I can get something close, I'll probably stick with that. And then at the back I might do some kind of a vertical live edge. I haven't decided just yet. But this is phase 1, and it's the second time I've done this. I got this cut maybe a year ago, actually. I cut a different piece of cardboard. I took it to the wood guy, and I haven't seen it since. I didn't hear from him again. And so maybe it's roaming around his wood yard somewhere, but the reality is that it's probably gone. And so I decided to make a new one. So let's go see how it fits, and I'll try to explain my idea for taps and a sink as well. Okay, here we are. This is going to be my quick rundown for my bathroom plans, starting with a curvy fronted counter. I might end up pushing that in a little bit more just to create a bit more space in the front, but the idea is that this is what I'll take to the wood yard to get a piece of wood that's going to be large enough, and then I'll chop it as needed. Underneath here, a long time ago, I put in some shelf supports. There's one there, one below. I don't have anything over on this side because I was thinking that maybe I would basically have the shelves come part way and then keep the space open, possibly for a garbage bin or a laundry basket or something like that. I haven't decided. As with everything, I like to keep my options open. Here, I'll likely have some shelves, similar to this side here. And then at the top, I would really like to have a small stainless steel water container that I keep filled up from the local font, possibly with some kind of a hose. And then that means I can just use that to brush my teeth, because the water that's going to be coming through here is actually going to be coming from the water tank out here. Same as my shower water and all that stuff, and it's not water that I necessarily want to be washing my my teeth in. So there will also be some kind of a sink, and my idea was to put one that's going to sit on top of the counter, but I don't know if that's going to complicate things, because what I've seen online, those types of sinks often have either a tap behind them, which I don't know if I have space for, or taps coming out of the wall. So that's one of the reasons I've left these pipes uncovered so far, because if I do need to end up going out of the wall, I'll have to change the plumbing around a little bit. But that's okay, I'm equipped to do it. Everything can be adjusted as needed, and yeah, the ideas are always fluid, and I've been looking at a lot of stuff online. So what else is there to discuss in here? I guess I'll put a mirror there, and possibly, probably some lighting up there. And yeah, I don't know, stick the toothbrush here. Shampoo and stuff will be probably hanging from over there from that thing that's currently there. And I really am eager to keep pushing on with this bathroom project. But even though I want to push on with the bathroom, I'm a little bit stuck because I can't currently afford a sink or the countertop. And so I'm just gonna have to wait until I get paid and then slowly buy these things, which is basically what I do for the entire build. And it's why some things take longer than maybe other people out there would expect them to take. I would much rather save up my money and buy something that I think is gonna look really good and fit in and last a long time and be of good quality than just cobble my money together buying something cheap that's maybe not gonna last or doesn't look as good as I want it to. So this month is gonna be an expensive one. Firewood is something I need to buy on the horizon, even though the weather is absolutely gorgeous. It's amazing out here. It's gonna be mid-30s, I think, into late September, so that's kind of crazy. But I do need to start thinking about firewood and the expense involved in that. And so I'm gonna probably switch focus to doing things where I don't need to buy anything new. So the bathroom has been really fun to work on, but it's gonna go on the back burner for a little bit longer. And I'm gonna focus on things like the garden, finally tidying up the polytunnel and the space in front of the house. Yeah, and also I've got plenty of stones to continue working on the toolshed foundation, which of course I've been talking about for a really, really long time, but I am determined to get rid of this pile of rocks behind me. So I have lots of fun things in store, even if the bathroom's gonna stall for a little while. So I hope you enjoyed this video. There's lots of fun things in it. A lot of different people appeared, and yeah, I think it was a good one. So if you did like the video, please do give it a like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.